So hey guys, it's Teacher Dad. So today I'm going to be demonstrating and showing you my new fish aquarium, and I'm going to break it down into a couple different videos so you'll be able to look at the playlist and determine which one you'd like to see most interested there. So I'm going to start off at the stage of having an old fish aquarium that you need to clean out, perhaps clean up if it has some problems, and then the process of putting in new materials and then deciding how you want it to look, then adding your fish and caring for it and so on. So you'll see the next couple of videos here and you can go through each one, or you can determine which one you're looking to do. And so stay tuned and we'll get started. So when you first get started with a new fish aquarium, if you bought a new tank, then you don't have to worry about this process. But if you're cleaning up an old tank that has been previously used, then you'll need to do a couple of things. So first of all, it can be a little bit challenging sometimes to get all of the stones and material cleaned out of your old aquarium. And so this time I decided that I was going to use a vacuum and a shop vac. So I cleaned everything out of the shop vac, all the dirt and things, because I would like to reuse my rocks and materials inside. And so I started by just using the shop vac to clean out quickly all of the stones and debris and so on. Now, depending on the type of water that this tank had been used with in the past, it may or may not have some problems with hard water stains. So most water has some kind of dissolved substances in it. And depending on what happens as the water evaporates, those minerals get left behind and they can leave those materials and fog up the glass and so on. Now, the thing that you do not want to use is you want to make sure that you don't use any kind of soap or materials along those lines, because it can be difficult to get that soap residue off of the glass. And then when you put in your fish, it can react and cause problems or difficulties for the fish or plants or things that you would place into the aquarium. So a better option is to use something that can help to dissolve those water stains without being at a negative risk to your plants or to your fish, and that would be white distilled vinegar. So it can take a little bit longer or a little bit harder to get those water stains off using this method, but it is safer for your aquarium and for your fish. So what I did here is I have a soft bristled brush, and I purchased this brush new just before I started working in this process. Again, for the purpose that I don't want other chemicals or other substances that would have been in this brush to get left behind in the tank and thereby contaminate the tank and cause problems for my aquarium and my fish life. So it's not too difficult to get that off. As you can see, it comes off fairly quickly. If you have some tougher water stains that have been on there for a while, you may have to do a couple applications. Sometimes you may potentially also need to let the vinegar soak there for a period of time. If you are doing that, you may want to be careful to dilute it a little bit with water, because you don't want to cause problems with the seals and the edges of the tank and cause leaks or problems if it sits in there for too long. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on the next one.